Good morning, guys. Maybe good evening. I'm not sure where you're watching this, but this is my first video. It's gonna be on time management. So I'm gonna share with you guys a few principles of time management, and hopefully it will help you. So the first part I want to talk about is our goals. What are your goals? Without goals, you won't have no direction. And if you don't have no direction, anything will take you there. There's a saying, if you don't have a destination, any road will take you there. So first of all, you need clearly defined goals, and you need the reasons behind why you want those goals, because the reasons will give you the motivation, will give you the strong desire. So you don't give up when you encounter obstacles, when you encounter difficulties. The reasons, the why power will push you through the difficulties to your goals. So first step is goals. You need to have goals. You need to have very clearly defined goals, and even you can even give the goals a set date. Like you need to give them a date by when, how much. Be very specific with your goals, because that way you know if you've achieved them or not. And the other thing I want to talk about is your roadmap to your goals. You need to have daily habits, goals along the way, mini goals to achieve your big goals, daily habits. So you need to have a roadmap, and you need to make sure you know what you're doing on a daily basis that will get you to your goals. Say, for example, your goal is sorry, your goal is to lose some weight, to lose like, or to gain some muscle. Your goal is to gain some muscle and lose 10 kg of weight. The habits that are going to get you there is you need to eat healthily, you need to get enough sleep, and you need to go to the gym and train, maybe 3 4 times a week at least. So these, and drink enough water. So these are the habits that will get you to your goal. And you need to make sure you're doing these habits and you track these habits, because I've found that tracking these habits are very useful to make you aware of what you're doing and what you don't do. Sometimes we, in our head, we think we're doing something, but we are not. So tracking these habits will get you, is like a roadmap. Tracking these habits is like a roadmap to your goal. You need to have mini milestones to get you to your goal. So time management. Sorry, that was a bit off topic. So time management is a very important concept called the Pareto principle. It's the 80-20 rule. So it says 80% of the value is contained in the 20% of the tasks you do. So say, for example, in a given day, you can isolate like 20%, two two tasks out of 10 that will give you 80% of the value. So you need to identify those and spend the most time doing them, and do them first thing. Even if they take the whole day, that's the essence of time management, doing the important stuff and not wasting wasting too much time on these low priority tasks, such as taking out the garbage, having a haircut, cooking, cleaning. Even though these are important, and you most of the time you'll have to do these stuff. We all have to do this stuff, but make sure you don't spend too much time on these kind of low priority tasks. And the other thing is, you need to have daily lists, and make sure your lists, you can time log them, and you can have daily routines, what has to be done at what part of the day. That routines will make them automatic and make it easy for you. And when you have systems and routines, they don't take as much energy and as much mental energy or to keep to use your willpower to keep doing them. When you have routines, you just wake up, you need to do certain stuff, and then it's automatic. And the other thing, one of the main reasons I've found is even tracking what you're not going to do helps clear up more time and more energy for what you're going to do. Say, for example, you spend a lot of time on the internet. That's something that worked for me. When I started tracking my time and limited my internet time to 30 minutes, that helped me a lot. It freed up so much free time so I can do my high priority things, the 20% of the things that will have the most impact. And also, a very important concept is don't seek perfection, seek progress. Most people do not take action on their high priority tasks because they want everything to be perfect. Everything is not going to be perfect, and it's just going to make you procrastinate on the most important things. You need to tackle the fear and seek progress, not wait till everything is perfect, because everything will never be perfect. So that's another thing. So I was watching some football the other day, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who is one of the greatest goal scorers ever in the history of football, his shot accuracy was 25%. So he only got one shot out of four shots on target, and yet he's known as one of the greatest goal scorers. So that means you don't have to score every time. You don't even have to be on target every time. You just have to keep trying, and not give up, and keep trying at the most important stuff. Don't spend too much time on the low priority tasks, such as browsing social media and doing all these things that we think are important, but they're not important. So these are my first few tips on time management. Have very clear goals, have a game plan and track your daily habits, know your high priority tasks and spend the most time on them, and seek progress, not perfection. Don't try to wait till everything is perfect. So thank you guys, that's my first video. I hope you picked up a few useful ideas.